You are watching Body Health. Please subscribe and press the bell button.
Avoid eating these 4 leftovers at all cost, especially the fourth one. We can't avoid leftovers. Yes, leftovers are inevitable and that's a fact. You just can't avoid them. Why? Because you cannot possibly always eat up everything you cooked in the day. But beware, it could turn out to be a perfect recipe for food poisoning. 1. Vegetables. Many people think that by reheating leafy greens, you will eliminate their nutritional value and make them poisonous. But the real truth is the way they are stored actually makes the difference between healthy and dangerous. According to the experts, leftover greens should be immediately refrigerated, but in case you don't intend to use them for another 12 hours, so the best thing you can do is to freeze them. The nitrate compound in veggies such as celery, spinach, lettuce and beetroot when left in room temperature can trigger bacterial acting causing the accumulation of nitrate. Nitrate intake is known to be harmful for infants and kids as it can lead to a blood disorder whose symptoms include fatigue, shortness of breath, headache and seizures. 2. Vegetable oil. We all use the excess oil from cooking a dish to make another, which is really bad. According to the experts, you should be very careful because reheating meals that are made with vegetable oil leftovers can put you at a risk of heart disease, stroke and cancer. According to a recent study, reheating of polyunsaturated oils of corn, soybean, canola and sunflower that has linoleic acid releases a poisonous compound that can lead to several health disorders. The word is about a fatty acid named 4-hydroxytrans-2-normal HNE, and you should also know that this has been linked to many different health problems such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, Huntington's disease and liver ailments. 3. Chicken. If you consume chicken the next day after being prepared, it can be very dangerous. It can cause some unnecessary digestive problems. The experts say that this is mostly due to the structure of protein changes that happen the very next day. You should be very careful because chicken meat contains much more protein compared to red meat. It is recommended to eat chicken while cold, but if you must warm it up, make sure you do that at a low temperature for a longer period of time. 4. Rice. Did you know that leftover rice can cause diarrhea and vomiting? The answer is yes. And this is very common because we all eat leftover rice stored in the fridge overnight. The Food Standards Agency says that if the rice isn't cooked properly, it contains spores of harmful bacteria that often live through the initial cooking process. And to top that off, if your leftover rice is not stored at the room temperature, these spores multiply rapidly and may lead to indigestion and in worst case diarrhea and vomiting. And ladies and gentlemen, if you think by reheating rice you can salvage this nutritional value, you are mistaken. You should also know that these spores are actually able to survive even boiling hot temperatures. According to the experts, the best way to eat your rice is hot and fresh, but in case there are leftovers, immediately refrigerate it. By allowing it to stay at room temperature for any more than an hour promotes the growth of these dangerous spores.